Guys, good morning. It's Chuck at Timber Bend Farms. Standing here with Wilma this morning. Very first video I did featured a little repair we did inside and on the sink aerator. It's a little money-saving device you put on there, water-saving device. But I got a little repair that we need to do. Went to put the front slide in, and it wouldn't move. So I tinkered with it a little bit, played with the leveling jacks a little bit because they're all on the same hydraulic system, and finally got the motorhome tipped sideways just enough to get the weight of the room, the slide out to pull up and into the motorhome. So thought I was golden at that point. I went ahead and ran the slide all the way out, and it went out and sat down in place just like it should. When I went to bring it in, just barely try to move, it wouldn't really. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna put the jacks back down to tip it over and get it up out of the hole. No such luck this time. The leveling jacks wouldn't move this time, and they would move. They would just creep just a little bit. So I'm convinced I'm gonna have to call a mobile repair, RV repair service to kind of come take a look at it. But we started doing a little research, and of course, online you can find pretty much answers to a lot of things. It seemed like the theme over and over again kept leading to the shuttle valve on the control unit, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. I'm gonna pull that shuttle valve out and just take a look and see. I didn't really know what I'd be looking at, but there again, there's how-tos, and I found a YouTube video that showed how to get the line off of it and pull it out. So I did that, and I'll go ahead and show you. But this is the new shuttle valve here. I ordered it from HWH on Tuesday, and it came, I believe I got it on Thursday, so it came really quick. I'll show you what happened, but to tell you, there was these O-rings that are on here. Let me show you. This is one of the O-rings, the top O-ring, one of the top O-rings that was on there, and this little sliver of O-ring, you can see that, had come off, had been, I guess, shaved off maybe on another installation of that valve, and had made its way down through the valve, I'm assuming through these holes, and had locked itself up in the seat that's in the bottom. And so there was a piece sticking on top of the seat, through the seat, or needle, and then out the seat on the bottom of this little piece right here. So it was hung up in there. So that was Monday when I found that. I got online, called HWH, and ordered this valve. And really all I needed to tell them was the year, make, and model, and they needed the VIN number for our unit. About $90 later, including shipping. 2 days later, a part arrived. So today I'm going to go and kind of show you what it takes to get the lines off and get this valve out and back in, and then we'll run the system and show you what it's doing. Okay, guys. Our coach, we're actually looking right underneath the steps. Right now I'm standing on the outside the coach, leaning into the well where the steps are, and I have the next to the top step, or the first step down, actually had the flap step itself raised up and have my camera mounted there where the step is. And so what we're going to do, we're going to loosen this line on this side, we're going to loosen this line on this side, and actually take it all the way off, and then flip this U line, this U, we're going to flip it over out of the way, and it'll stay right there. And then this, I have my finger on, that is the elbow on top of the shuttle valve. The shuttle valve goes down into this block, and I'll try to get a little better look at that as we take that out. All right, just going to break these lines loose. They shouldn't be too bad. I just had them loose last week, so. I think I'm getting lucky, guys, from where I put this valve back in. I must have not have got it seated real good because I'm able to turn it out with this 7/16 wrench on the elbow. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right. So this valve, there we go. So there's the valve. I'm going to try to set this valve down in there. I sprayed this off with brake cleaner the other day, the top of it, while the old valve was in, just to clean the dirt and grit off away from the top there. I just don't want to drag anything new back down inside when I put this new valve in. These O-rings have a little slickness to them already, and so I'm hoping that this valve will sit down in there and grab and twist on in without tearing up those new O-rings that are on the new valve, because when I thought it was just an O-ring, I went to the parts store and they matched me up an O-ring. So they found this one that fit the top O-ring, the one that had gotten sliced apart at some time, and this is what it did to that O-ring, trying to put the valve in with it, and it looked like it fit perfectly, but then it got caught on the upper edge of the block there and just tore to shreds going in. So but I was able to get it in and sealed good enough to operate it with the old valve and make sure that that was the problem. So I'm gonna continue on here trying to get this valve to seat and on down and in place where it goes. Okay. Seems like it went in. I don't see any O-ring or anything sticking out around it like I did the green one when I put it in, so fairly confident that it's in. So let's get the elbow. Okay, HWH even sent a brand new elbow that goes on top, and they even went ahead and put thread tape on the elbow, so it's nice. I've heard a lot of good things about HWH through forums and different things. They're a very responsive company from what I understand. You know, they have a lot of equipment out there on motorhomes, and so they back up their products with a lot of good service. So I know my experience with them has been really good. So okay, so there I'm squared up. Don't think I can get another round out of that, so pull the cap off, spin the line over. There we go. Okay. All right, that looks good. Let's fire it up and see if it works, if it leaks. There it goes. That is awesome. Awesome deal.